Welcome back to the channel. Have you noticed lately that you're waking up once or twice more during the night to use the restroom? Or perhaps when you look down at your socks at the end of the day, the elastic leaves a deep indented ring around your ankles that takes hours to fade? It is incredibly easy to brush these changes off as just a normal, expected part of getting older. We tell ourselves our bodies are just slowing down, but inside your body, two of the most hard-working, quiet organs you own might be trying to send you an urgent message. Your kidneys are the unsung heroes of your health, especially as we cross into our 60s, 70s, and 80s. They work around the clock, silently filtering your blood, balancing your fluids, and keeping your blood pressure stable. But here's the tricky part about these remarkable organs. They are incredibly resilient, which is both a blessing and a hidden danger. Your kidneys can lose a significant amount of their working capacity before you ever feel truly sick or experience outright pain. In the medical community, we often call kidney decline a silent process because the early warning signs don't shout. They whisper. And unfortunately, because these whispers look exactly like everyday fatigue or minor signs of aging, millions of seniors miss them completely until the damage has advanced. Today, we are going to pull back the curtain on exactly what those quiet whispers look like. We will explore the subtle, overlooked signs that your kidneys might be struggling to keep up, the simple everyday science behind why these changes happen, and most importantly, the practical, doctor-approved lifestyle steps you can take starting today to protect and support your kidney health for the long haul. Later in this video, we are also going to discuss a very common morning habit that many of us think is completely healthy, but might actually be putting an unnecessary heavy strain on your filtration system. So please stay tuned for that, as it is a mistake that is incredibly easy to fix once you know what to look for. To truly understand why these early signs are so easy to miss, it helps to picture exactly what your kidneys do every single day. Imagine the water filtration system under your kitchen sink. Over time, if that filter processes a lot of heavy debris, it slowly begins to clog and the water pressure drops. Inside your body, you have two fist-sized, bean-shaped organs performing a very similar job, but on a massive scale. Every single minute, your kidneys filter about a half cup of blood, removing wastes and extra water to create urine. They are packed with millions of tiny, delicate, microscopic filtering units called nephrons. As we celebrate more birthdays, it is completely natural for us to lose some of these filtering units. However, because our bodies are so adaptable, the remaining filters simply work harder to compensate. This means you can go years with struggling kidneys, while your routine, standard blood tests look relatively normal on the surface. This brings us to the very first subtle sign that most people overlook: changes in your sleep patterns and a sudden, persistent lack of energy. We all have days where we feel a bit tired, especially if we didn't sleep well the night before. But if you find yourself experiencing a deep, heavy exhaustion that doesn't go away no matter how many hours you sleep, it's worth paying closer attention. When your kidneys are not filtering efficiently, toxins and waste products begin to slowly build up in your bloodstream rather than being flushed out through your urine. Think of it like leaving the trash inside your kitchen for a few days instead of taking it to the curb. Eventually, that buildup makes the whole environment feel sluggish. This accumulation of waste makes it incredibly difficult to concentrate, leads to mental fatigue or brain fog, and can severely disrupt your sleep cycles. Many seniors find themselves tossing and turning, unable to get into a deep, restorative sleep, which only worsens the daytime fatigue. The second major warning sign is something you might notice when you first look in the bathroom mirror in the morning: persistent puffiness around your eyes, or swelling in your feet and ankles. In the medical world, this retention of fluid is known as edema. When the kidneys are struggling, one of their primary jobs, balancing the amount of sodium and water in your body, starts to falter. Instead of eliminating excess fluid, your body begins to hold onto it. Because of gravity, this extra fluid naturally travels downward during the day, settling into your lower legs, ankles, and feet. You might notice that your favorite shoes feel unusually tight by the afternoon, or that your socks leave deep, angry red marks on your skin. Then, when you lie flat to sleep at night, that fluid redistributes throughout your body, often leading to a swollen, puffy face or baggy eyes when you wake up. It is very easy to blame this on eating a salty meal the night before, or standing on your feet for too long, but consistent, unexplained swelling is a classic sign that your internal plumbing needs a closer look. As we move forward, we are going to cover a sign related to your skin that almost everyone attributes to the weather or generic aging, but it actually points directly to your internal chemistry. Before we get to that, let's talk about the third major clue, which happens right in the restroom: noticeable changes in your urination habits. This is perhaps the most direct message your kidneys can send you. For many older adults, the first sign of trouble is nocturia, which is simply the medical term for needing to get up multiple times during the night to urinate. When the kidneys' filtering units are damaged, it can cause an urge to urinate more frequently, especially during the hours you are resting. Conversely, some people might notice the opposite effect. They are going much less often during the day, or the urine they do pass looks entirely different. You want to pay very close attention to the appearance of your urine. If it appears unusually dark, or if it looks frothy and bubbly, resembling the foam you might see on top of a freshly poured beer or an omelet mix, that is a significant red flag. That foam indicates the presence of protein, specifically a protein called albumin, which is leaking out of your blood and into your waste. In a healthy system, the filters are tight enough to keep large, valuable molecules like protein inside your body while letting small waste products pass through. If the filters are damaged, those large protein molecules slip through the cracks. If you notice persistent foam that requires multiple flushes to clear, it is highly recommended to mention this to your healthcare provider, as a simple, inexpensive urine test can instantly detect if protein is leaking. Now let's address that fourth sign I mentioned just a moment ago: severe, dry, and itchy skin. It sounds entirely unrelated to your kidneys, doesn't it? Most of us assume that dry skin in our 60s or 70s is just a result of losing moisture, using the wrong soap, or dry winter air. We buy lotions, creams, and moisturizers to fix it from the outside. But your kidneys do much more than just filter water. They also maintain the delicate balance of minerals and nutrients in your blood, particularly calcium and phosphorus. When kidneys can no longer keep this balance stable, phosphorus levels can skyrocket in the bloodstream. This internal mineral imbalance, combined with the buildup of metabolic wastes, can trigger intense, deep itching that feels like it is coming from right beneath the skin. No amount of topical lotion seems to provide lasting relief because the issue isn't on the surface of your skin. It is a reflection of your body's internal chemistry trying to signal for help. As we look at these signs, it is vital to remember that experiencing one or two of them does not mean you have a severe illness. Many of these symptoms can be caused by other entirely manageable conditions, such as temporary dehydration, a urinary tract infection, or even certain medications you might be taking for blood pressure. The goal is not to cause worry, but to empower you with awareness so you can partner with your doctor and catch small issues before they become larger challenges. In just a moment, we are going to walk through the exact everyday steps you can take to naturally protect these vital organs, including the truth about how much water you actually need to drink, and that specific morning habit we need to watch out for. Speaking of habits, let's address that common routine right now. Many of us wake up in the morning and immediately reach for over-the-counter pain relievers, like ibuprofen or naproxen, to help manage stiff joints, arthritis, or a lingering backache. While these medications, known as NSAIDs, are incredibly common and highly effective for reducing inflammation, taking them regularly or on an empty stomach first thing in the morning can be exceptionally hard on your kidneys. These specific medications work by blocking certain chemicals in the body, which inadvertently reduces the blood flow directly to your kidneys. For a young, perfectly healthy body, this temporary reduction is usually handled well. But for older adults whose kidney blood flow is already naturally lower, regular use of these pain relievers can cause a sudden, unnecessary strain on the filtering units. If you rely on these over-the-counter options frequently, it is always a wise idea to speak with your doctor about safer, alternative ways to manage joint comfort without putting your kidney health at risk. Fortunately, protecting your kidneys doesn't require a radical, complicated medical intervention. It mostly comes down to steady, supportive daily habits. The single most powerful tool you have in your toolkit is proper, consistent hydration. You have likely heard the old advice that everyone needs to drink 8 full glasses of water a day, but the truth is a bit more personal. Your kidneys need water to flush out wastes. When you are dehydrated, they have to work twice as hard to concentrate your urine and save fluid. A wonderful, simple way to check your hydration level is to simply look at the color of your urine during the day. If it is dark yellow, like apple juice, your kidneys are asking for more water. If it is completely clear, you might be drinking more than necessary. You want to aim for a pale, light yellow color, similar to lemonade. Keep a glass or a small bottle of water nearby as you go about your day and sip it gently rather than chugging large amounts all at once. Another highly effective daily practice is managing your salt intake. When we consume excess sodium, it increases the pressure within our delicate blood vessels, forcing the kidneys to work against a much higher resistance. You don't have to completely banish flavor from your kitchen. Instead, try replacing the standard table salt shaker with vibrant herbs, spices, garlic, onion powder, or lemon juice. You will be amazed at how quickly your taste buds adapt, and your kidneys will absolutely thank you for the relief from the heavy fluid pressure. Along with hydration and nutrition, keeping a close eye on your blood pressure and blood sugar is absolutely paramount for long-term kidney health. In fact, high blood pressure and elevated blood sugar are the 2 leading causes of kidney strain in the United States and around the world. Think of your kidneys' delicate filters, like a fine silk mesh. High blood pressure acts like a forceful, high-pressure garden hose blasting against that silk mesh day after day, slowly tearing the delicate fibers. Elevated blood sugar, on the other hand, acts like sticky syrup moving through those same delicate tubes, causing irritation and inflammation over time. By working closely with your doctor to keep your blood pressure and blood sugar in a healthy, stable range through gentle movement, a balanced diet, and any prescribed medications, you are simultaneously giving your kidneys the ultimate shield of protection. To wrap everything up, let's quickly remember what to look out for. Keep an eye on unexplained heavy fatigue, persistent swelling in your ankles or around your eyes, frothy or bubbly urine, waking up multiple times a night, and deep, itchy skin that lotions can't seem to soothe. If you notice these signs, there is no need to panic. Simply schedule a routine visit with your primary care doctor and ask for 2 very simple standard tests: a basic blood test that checks your filtration rate and a quick urine test to check for protein. These simple checks give your medical team a crystal clear picture of exactly how your internal filters are doing. Taking control of your health is an incredible act of self-care, and being aware of these subtle signs is the very first step toward ensuring you maintain your vibrant health, energy, and independence for many beautiful years to come. I would love to turn the conversation over to our wonderful community now. Have you ever noticed any of these subtle signs yourself? Or is there a specific daily habit that has helped you feel more energized as you've gotten older? Please share your thoughts and let us know what part of the world you are watching from today. I read through your comments every week, and it is truly inspiring to see so many dedicated people supporting each other on this journey toward healthy, happy aging. Thank you so much for watching. Take wonderful care of yourself, and I will see you in the next video.